Sorry guys, let me just get this. There we go. Let me just. Dang it. My hair's messed up. Okay. So, this is a sad story. Get your tissue. Whew. Wow, it's getting to me. But anyway, let's get this over with. So, I was with this fat guy the other day. I forgot his name. He was like big dude. He's like 500 pounds, and God knows he had titties on his back. But no. Let's just forget about that. Let's not go into detail here. But seriously though, we were walking down the railroad tracks, and well, we're just walking and talking about my YouTube channel, because it's off the chain. It's dope. So he was just walking out of nowhere. He was just walking. Okay, this guy always brings him a box of Twinkies. He has it set. Okay, he was like this. The Twinkies were right here. He was just walking. His fat was jiggling. All the usual. But the Twinkies fell out of his box. Yo, he got so mad. He starts throwing the Twinkies like, hey man, what the heck? Hey. He threw a Twinkie at me. I ate it. Even though I didn't even like Twinkies, I ate it. And what? He got mad. He kept saying, oh man, why'd you knock my Twinkies down? I'm like, hey, wait, man, wait. I didn't touch Twinkies. I didn't touch Twinkies. Didn't touch them at all. Sure enough, we was walking. Back titties were still jiggling. His fat rolls were still jiggling. His sweat was still dropping. We have not walked a mile, and this dude sweat like he was in a marathon. Don't get me wrong, fat people do sweat a lot because their fat jiggles. And this dude had 6 cankles, 5 back titties. No, wait, 6 back titties. And he had a 6-pack of titties. Then he had a 6-pack of jelly rolls, fat rolls. A lot of people call them jelly rolls. I mean, they're not made of jelly. It's lard. 6 packs of lard. But really though, oh my god. But yeah, let's see. We kept walking, and he didn't get hit by the railroad tracks, as you probably noticed. And man, I need tissue right now. Not really, because this is really funny. But no, not supposed to be funny. Shouldn't be laughing. But he was just walking. His shoelace got stuck on his fat roll. You would think I was about to say railroad track nail, but no. Well, basically, this is how his Twinkies dropped. His shoelace, his Converses he was wearing were supposed to be like this, but his fat and his foot made it like it was completely ruined shoe. I mean, he just got these in the mail. They were just dopest shoes that he ever got. And he just destroyed them. Next week I was gonna offer him like $50 for them, but hey, whatever. And then after he hit me with the Twinkies, I was like, hey, I raised it $30. I raised $30. Don't worry. Come to find out, actually, I'm thinking about it now. This time he brought him some Long Johns instead of Twinkies in a box. You know how much fat are in Long Johns? Really though. Alright, let's get to the story here. Alright, you still need your tissue, your Bounty. Get your Bounty, because I know you use Bounty. I use Bounty. Okay. Alright, let's just continue the story here. So, where we at? Okay, so his shoelace got stuck on his fat roll. He tripped, threw Twinkies at me. Oh yeah. Then I said, hey, I raised $30, like I said, for the shoe. For the shoe, not the shoes. Because, okay, so, his left foot was skinny as mine. Not actually skinnier, it's like deformed left foot or something. I don't know. I don't know what kind of burger she ate, but all his burgers went to one leg. One leg. Both legs, but only the left foot. The burgers did not go in the left foot. Okay? I don't know what happened. No, this is not a fake. It's not fake because, literally, I'm not smiling at all. I'm not laughing about this video or nothing. So, we're just still walking. And, well, the train is coming on the way. Pause. Okay? The train is coming. Like I said, pause on that one, because that one's a little weird. The train is very driving down the tracks. What the heck? I don't know how to say it. Railing down the tracks. I don't know. It was huffing and puffing like Thomas the Tank Engine down the track. But this train was one of them fast trains that people, carry on. And sooner or later, the train ran over John's Twinkies. Oh my freaking God. You know what? He was so mad. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to start throwing stuff. But he didn't get mad. He's like, you know what? I'm not your friend anymore. He walked home. I was at the railroad tracks by myself. And I just walked in the woods and got me a stick and started hitting stuff out of nowhere. And really a sad story. He collected all of this change for this one box of Twinkies. And actually, not really, he had a whole stash in his closet. That's why I said he always had to hook up with the Twinkies. But this time he brought the Long Johns. So, he had to hook up this time. That's the story, guys. That's the story. Really sad story. I don't know. And yeah, I walked back home. I called my buddy Caillou, and he had something to say, and I got mad at him. So you know what? I hit up Elmo, and I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" Caillou is tripping up in here. He's getting on my nerves, and all this stuff. So Elmo starts tripping. I call the Cookie Monster. He does not help me at all. He trips out like Elmo and Caillou. So I called Big Bird, and I was like, "Hey man, what's up? You got me on Tuesday?" Oh yeah, that's right. There's a video on my channel. It's not supposed to do that. Sorry guys, just erase that out of your memory. It's like, hey my Cookie Monster, what's up? Caillou, Elmo, and Big Bird just rejected me. I just called them because Big Fat John, Big Fat John, he walked home without me and left me at the railroad tracks. And I want to see if you can pick me up. He actually says this. He has the nerve to tell me this. He just says, "Give me a cookie and I'll pick you up." What? You gonna trade me over a freaking cookie? Are you serious? How? Oh my God. Oh, sorry. And then I hit up on my phone. I go beep beep boop 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 bop boop boop beep beep beep. Does it have that much numbers? I don't really freaking know right now. But listen. Alright, so I call my next friend Oscar. He's actually, I found out this reason, all my trash cans have been eaten out of and knocked over. So I call him up, I'm like, "Hey man, first of all, before I want you to pick me up." And then he says, "I can't pick you up." Click. What? Are you serious? So I gotta walk home all the way down. As soon as I get halfway down the tracks, I get a call. From who? Elmo. Yeah, it was Elmo, wasn't it? And then all of a sudden, they pull up in the Lambo. Elmo and Caillou pull up in the Lambo. Time of the Cheese guy is in the back. So is Cookie Monster. They were drinking, having a good time. I'm like, "Hey, you guys didn't take me nowhere." But then this is a weird coincidence. The only person that was not doing any drugs at all and was sober as what, but he was probably high on sugar, Cookie Monster. He had them good golden birthday cake Oreos, and he was drinking Kool-Aid jammers. Everybody else was drinking liquor, beer, and all this stuff. And I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" And Tom the Cheese guy looks at me and goes, "Look, a wagon wheel." I go, "Ain't nobody care about no stupid wagon wheel. What's wrong with you?" And he gets out of the car and says, "Look, this gotta be this way." He pulls out a 12 gauge. He goes, "Ch-ch-ch. It's gotta be this way. Hank for a hunk of cheese." And he just points the shotgun at me like he's gonna shoot me. I'm like, hey, I'm clear. I ain't got nothing on me. You can check me. I'm good. I'm just joking, just joking. He goes, shh, shh. And he points it down Mo and he shoots him. I'm like, what'd you do that for? That was our driver. So Caillou's like, knowing like 6 years old. He gets in the driver's seat. He drives. He's swerving every single where. He's just taking me back home. He pulls in my driveway and stops. I'm like, hey man, thanks for the ride home, but your driving's terrible. Get out of the car, get to my door. I'm being shot at by M16. The Cookie Monster is shooting at me. I get in my house, and sooner or later, dude, an hour later, bing bong. I was like, who could that be? Sure enough, Elmo's at the door. I'm like, hold on, wait, didn't he die? So I'm just, that's the story. That's the whole story. That's how I got home later. Hopefully I don't hear no more ring-gongs or ding-dongs. Pause on that one. But hopefully I don't hear no doorbell today. If I do, get this. I go take out the trash. I took out the trash the other day. I go to take it back out to the back, so that next Thursday I can take it out again. Well, I opened the trash can lid, and who is in there? Oscar. He's eating my freaking trash again. So he betrays me again. That's all I gotta say, guys. I hate my friends.